Hello, everyone. So we are starting a new journal. Some of you might have seen me make a journal for my mother, and I decided to use a piece of 12 by 12 and make another one like that because it was really a lot of fun and it has all kinds of surprises. So I thought, why not try again? So I don't remember by heart everything I've done, but I think I'll manage. So I know it needs to be a trifold, I'm thinking, anyways. But for now, first, we will mark a few spots where we're going to do the folds first, and then we'll deal with the cut. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So I know that it's 12. I just want to make sure. So that means if I fold at 8 and 4, so that's not difficult. I'm fairly certain it's 12 by 12. I don't remember touching it at all. Yeah, it is 12 by 12. Okay, so I don't need to make lines. I did cut the border, but the border doesn't count in the 12 by 12, so I didn't take anything away. So we're going to make sure we don't touch this blade. This is the cutter. Not yet anyways, and I will open this part up so I can measure. I hope I have space on my desk here to open it. Yes, I do. Okay, so we will make the first fold. So I want to make sure. So when I put it here, it is at, okay, so here it's at 12. Yes, perfect. So we want the first fold at 8. So I will make sure that this here says 8 for those of you who aren't familiar with a cutter. That's how you do it. And then I will make the fold. I know you're supposed to pass one, but I can't help it. Okay, the next one at 4. There we go. Make sure it's on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of you, I don't know, some of you must think, oh goodness, what have I just tuned into? Moi. Welcome to my channel. Okay, let's do another one here at 8. So basically, as you can see, I'm just doing 3 lines and then switching it around and do, oops, I almost used the cutter. Wow, okay, concentrate. So I'm doing the lines, which will allow me to fold, but also when I do my cutting, to do the, you'll see. I've done it before, but if you're new, you're gonna have fun. A lot of you have 12 by 12 papers, so why not have fun with them, right? Okay. I would have been sad to ruin this beautiful paper. It is quite gorgeous. Okay, so oops. Oh, why is it not going back in? There we go. Okay, so you may not be able to, oh yeah, you do. You see the lines. Okay, so those are my fold lines. I want the journal, so this will be the inside, but not all the time, and you'll see why. So for sure, this becomes the front of my journal. Lovely. We're gonna have so much fun. And then there'll be this fold. Now, you might see something in a few seconds. So when I fold this here, and then I fold this over, actually it folds pretty well, but what I was going to say is that sometimes I make a double line, just a few hair, to allow space for folds and flips that I will eventually do to be able to move a little more freely. Okay, but I don't know where I'm going to do my cuts just yet, so there's not really a need to make the folds until I see that the flip, let's say I decide to cut this here, right? And so when you open, let's say the journal, and you open, there would be a flap that goes up, so that means I would cut right here. And if I find that it's a little too tight, then I will make like another little cut, like a hairline a little further again, so that it has, it moves a little more freely. So first I have to decide what I want to do for, flops and folds, and where I want this to go. So I was just thinking, maybe I shouldn't have done the fold at the bottom. And I'll tell you why, because I'm not sure how long I want this journal. Do I want it to be just small like this? Or do I want it to be this length? Do I want it to be a trifold? Do I want it to be, like, I'm unsure yet, but I'm just having an idea right now. So bear with me while I get my mind wrapped around this. So I'm going to cut this part, definitely, because I know that for sure. So I will put my paper in. You'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the line here before I cut anything. Okay, I can feel it. It's a little dark. It's dark, so it's a little difficult to see, but I can feel it, so I'm okay. So I will cut up to the other fold line right here, just like so. Okay, so I know for a fact that I want this to be the front, and I'm thinking this should be like so. Whether it will flip up or not, I don't know, but if it does, it would go like this, and then I would decide what I do here. Okay, so that would be one. Now see, do you see this? So depending on what I do here, we'll see if I need to make an extra cut, like a hairline. So this I want like that, and I'm thinking I definitely should not have put the line in here, but it doesn't matter, we'll work with it. What else? I'm not gonna scrap a whole 12 by 12 paper for that line. So if I have this like that, I was thinking that I will cut this one here up until, of course, this fold line right there. So my fold line is right here. Okay. And my thought was, now I really love the inside, but I think I want this to fold backwards. Because let's not forget that when we fold everything up, there is a back to this journal, and this could be fun, right? It could be a lot of fun to have this right there. We'll decide after if it's going to, like, I don't know, be a pocket that you lift and this is glued in as a pocket, or will it be something that you open instead of being a pocket, and maybe this becomes a pocket, or it's not a pocket at all and it will always be free to open, and then we'll decide how we're going to keep it from being like this and close. So there's all kinds of options, but I think so far this is what I want. Now, of course, we will work on the inside, and we will create, we will put pages for writing and all kinds of surprises. But for now, I think we have the body of this journal. Now, I can even play with this. This could also become something. So I have to think for a second. Okay, so I think that in here I could sew the journaling pages, and then this will lift up and we'll put things here, and this part should stay down, and this could open and put something else. So in the end, this opens, but not this. And then when you turn it around, I will find a way so that, or like I said, I haven't decided if this will open or if it will be a pocket and then this opens, or does it open this way and this way? Do you know what I mean? So these are options, but for now I will just also cut right here so that I can proceed to at least doing something like the first part of things. Okay, so I will put this back in here, find my fold line. So I'm just giving you ideas, you know, when I'm working on a I'm just going to unfold this because it creates thickness, and then it makes the blade not go as straight as it could. Okay, so when I do things like that, when I make, you know, tutorials on, you know, making a new journal and such, and the beginning like this, it's just really to give you an idea that when you look at a sheet of 12 by 12 in this case, try and see beyond the fact that it's 12 by 12. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, don't say, oh, it's so big, I don't want this big of a journal, and then start cutting it in half and then folding it in two, and then it's your journal, and then you create pages inside. That's not bad, it's okay. But I'm just trying to see if you can, you know, which is my front now? Why am I confused? I think I cut the wrong way, or am I lost? Did I say this was my... Hold on, let me think. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh. I thought, uh-oh, I cut it the wrong place. No. I said that would be my front right here. Okay. Phew. And then I said this would probably be like folded this way, and then this way, and then we'll decide later on what it will become. For now, I don't want to work on it, so I'm just going to make sure it doesn't get in the way and make sure that it stays folded. Okay. And then I said, once you open the journal, this you flip up. I like that. And this will stay a pocket that will be closed this way. And this is something that will open. So yes, I like it. Okay. So I will just make my folds a little crisper and you know, there. So I like that. Now I would have liked to punch a window in here, but I think it will be impossible because I can't put this in my frame punch. Because a frame punch, you have to be able to do all four corners, and that is attached to the journal. And I don't want to detach it because it would have been nice. At the same time, it'd be sad to lose the beautiful butterfly. So, you know, I think it's fine if, I wonder if maybe I'll round the corners. Just because. Oops, that didn't round nothing, did it? Ah, what is wrong with you? Get in there. There you go. And we will make a nice, you know, we're going to make it obvious that it's a window, a pocket, by doing a nice notch right here, making it easy to grab elements that will be placed in there. There we go. Just like that. See? That is nice. That is very nice. I think I will cut, you may not see this on camera, but I can see my fold line is here. So I will take the excess of the fold line, if you will, so that this journal can move a little more freely. So I will do it right now. We'll move this, put the blade up there, and really just a hairline there, just like that. As you can see, just hoping the blade will catch. Yeah, it did. Okay, so see, now I'll just cut the rest with my scissors. And that will allow us a lot more freedom when we're folding, a lot more ease of movement, if I may say. There. Ah, see, now it moves perfectly, easily, nothing's in the way. I love that. That's great. Okay, I don't think I need this cutter anymore. I think I will round the corner of this here as well. I think it looks more finished, you know. This paper is absolutely stunning. It's from 49 and Market. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so because I know already this will definitely be a pocket, I will, however, trim a tiny bit. I'll have to re-round the corner because remember I said I want to sew journaling page here, and this would kind of be a tiny bit too close or a tiny bit in the way. So we already cut a sliver here, so I will do the same with this side here. This time though, I can easily grab my little paper trimmer, my little guillotine. Oops. Just a tiny bit. I'll just re-round the corners afterwards. It's no problem. There. That should do it. Let's see what it looks like. Now see, when I close this, and later on when I sew, I will probably do a pamphlet stitch for the pages of the journal that I intend on putting in here. And I have enough space to punch the holes and put the pages, although I'm starting to think that this should be a tiny bit less as well. So, however, for this part, I can't put it in here. So I will need my paper trimmer again. Okay, I avoided you having to go through that again, so I just trimmed it a tiny bit more. And I think, see, now we have the perfect space to do the work we need to be doing. So I will just re-round the corners since we did a readjustment. This is already looking fabulous, and that's because of the paper. I might have to do the same thing to this one now, I'm realizing. That's okay. No biggie. We want everything to, you know, match and look nice. And there, like this. Let's see. My goodness, it's perfect. Yes, I love it. Okay. So take your time. As you can see, there's readjustments and you have to think and fold, and you know, like had I thought of it a little more, I would not have made this fold line, or I would have, but just up to here. Now I have a fold line through my page, my back and my front of my journal to deal with, because right, you can see it. But I'm hoping with whatever decoration I put, I will kind of hide it, but I don't think in the end it will matter much. I'm just saying, I wish I would have thought, you know, before I did that, but it's okay. Perfect. So now I will just make sure that this is folded tightly, just like so. Lovely. I already love where this is going. I really am loving it. Now, because I know this is a pocket, I will glue it right away. I don't see why I would wait, and it will give me a sense that, you know, something is done, you know, and then we'll continue with something else. So I will use double-sided glue. Actually, I'll just put it on this. It's dark. I hope you can still see. I never thought of that when I started the journal, but I just fell in love with the paper, and I didn't think of the fact that it's a little dark to see on camera. So hopefully it won't cause any problems for you to see. Actually, I will put on this side for this because remember we trimmed. So if I go ahead and put the glue on the fold line, I will actually be putting it in emptiness since we trimmed away from it. So in other words, I could have just put the glue on this flap, but it's okay. It's okay. Oops. Sometimes I find that it's difficult to peel and make sure that the glue stays on the paper. There. Once it's glued, it's really glued well. I'm just saying, sometimes you have a little bit of trouble getting it there. So now I'm wondering, should I ink the edges first before I close this flap? And I think the answer to that is yes, because I will be inking this, so might as well. There. That's nice. That's nice. There. Now we can glue it down. There we go. We have our first pocket in our journal. And now we feel like, you know, we did something. And when we do this, what's fun is it starts giving us ideas for, you know, what are we going to put here and what are we going to do with this, and when this flaps, what kind of, you know, surprise will be here. And that's the whole fun of creating a journal base, right? You're just starting, everything's exciting. So like I said, I will find some papers here. I don't have any more coffee stain papers, I don't think. I have journal books. I have these beautiful handmade papers. Let me grab one if I can find one like this. The problem is this would be a little thin, you know, like but not too bad. Plus I can always make some pages. So you have to play with what you have, right? So let's say this is the width I have, and so I can easily have a page that's a little shorter and a page that is wider, right? Because it doesn't matter. It's a journal. There'll be all kind of junk things in there, and book pages. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. See, there's this page here, you know, I could fold it and that would be another page in the journal. So we're gonna have fun finding papers to put in there. There's all kinds of ideas, but for now we're just building the base. And yes, I will eventually gather some paper. And so we have two flips right from the start. I love that because you have your journal, which we'll decorate. You open it, you have a flip here, another one here, and a pocket there. That is really nice. And then when you turn to the back, you'll have something else that we still have to decide. I really think I want to keep it so that it opens this way because the paper is so beautiful. It breaks my heart to hide any of it. So I'm starting to think that, first of all, I want to round the corners here. Oh, that's too thick. One at a time. I am thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking because I don't know yet if I want this to be a window or do I want it to open again, maybe have more journaling papers. Oh, I'm getting an idea. Oh, I love this. I love the creative process. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I will have journaling pages in here as well. And the way I will keep this closed here is with an eyelet and a nice little ribbon or a rope, whatever. And this will be opening and we'll be holding with maybe a tiny bit of Velcro right here. Oh, now this is getting interesting, isn't it? I like that. Yes, this will be the front. You open, you flip, you have a pocket, you close, you have your journaling pages here. And of course, when you open it, you have your journaling page, so you don't know what's there. So you open, you flip, you turn your journaling page. Oh, a pocket and probably something to pull, like a journaling card. Then you open this, we'll see what we decide in here. Then you close the journal, and in the back, you open this, you pull the ribbon, you open this, you have other journaling space here, and then you Velcro, and there's something else in here. What? I don't know yet, but something. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm excited now. Wow, it took 25 minutes. Just looked at the clock. Oh, I'm hoping you're with me here. Okay, what could we do next to just get our project, moving a little forward and have a sense of accomplishing something today? Okay, so how about we take care of that part exactly here? So I have these papers I really love. So, let me see. So if I fold it, oh, that's almost it actually. Maybe I'll just, I don't know if it's the right, almost, it would come out a tiny bit, so I will trim a tad, just like that, just a bit. There. Okay, now I can fold it in half, just like that. So let me see. Perfect. Oh my goodness, look. Huh? Oh, I did good. Okay, so now I just have to trim just about here. Okay, that's how I measured. Oops. There we go. So we got this, and this will fit perfectly in here. Oh yes. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, we won't put too much paper because we don't want it to be so thick, but let's see what else we could put in there. I don't know. This is really small, and once it's folded, I don't know. Maybe I can find a model that's not too dark so that you can write over it. Let me see what I have here. Oh, that's pretty light. I like that. Let me see. Let's see. When we fold it, like I said, they don't need to be all the same size. I love that my journaling pages are different sizes. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like it. I like it. Yes, I like that. I like it because you see this, you know. Okay, so that's 2 pages. Maybe a page from a book page. Let me grab one. I found a piece of coffee stain paper I had. Don't know if it's big enough. Let's see. It's gonna be one of these that's, you know, a little thinner. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to trim a tiny bit here. Not a lot, just a tad. I was looking for paper in here. I'm not sure about this. This is really coffee stained. Like, I like coffee stain, but sometimes I find that it's a little too much. Okay, so I just took a tiny bit off the end because, like I said, I don't mind that the paper is mismatched. I think it, you know, gives it a lot of charm. I don't think, and this is a little too long this way, so I'll see if I can trim a tiny bit. Like that. Okay, so I think and I think this one might be too long as well. Okay, just gonna cut it a tiny bit. There we go. So let's see what we have. So I would start, I think, with this one, then this one, and then this one in here. So you have journaling space, because I just realized I also need some space for the eyelet, which is what I wanted to explain as to why I was cutting a bit of this, because I do want the eyelet to fit in, right? And I can see that my coffee stain paper is still a tiny bit too long. There. Let me see. Oh, yes. Now that is perfect. Do I add another page? I found this page, but I'm thinking a book page. Hold on. So I found a book page and it has a lot of white. I kind of like it because of that. And so I will fold it to be just about like that. Okay, so there we go. I think that will be enough for our little outside journal. Like that. This will look nice inside as well. And oops. The length, just about that. Like so. I think this should be nice. Let's see. Oh yeah. And maybe oh, that's an even better idea. Look at me go. Look at me go. I will put this one first because the inside is pretty white, easy to write. And the back, well, there's just the word Noel left. And here I will decorate it. Perfect. So now we can certainly stitch these sheets in. But before we do, I will punch and put the eyelet. I'm looking for my pencil. It keeps escaping. Okay, so I think right about here. Like that. Yeah. Maybe I should measure. I usually never measure. Actually, I don't have to. I just punch a hole. So I will go, hold on, I have 4, so that means right here. Oh my goodness, I was right in the middle. I often say to whoever wants to hear me that I have an eye for distances. Like I'm almost always exactly right. I don't know how I do it. My son is trying to come down the stairs and he's trying to be so discreet, not to make noise. Come on down, honey. My 14-year-old is such a sweet boy. Okay, so I will punch the hole and then I'll put the eyelet so that, yeah, hold on. Okay, right here. I will open this, and since we need eyelet in both of these pages, just going to make sure that I'm holding it straight. There we go. And there we go. This will be perfect. Okay. Yes. Okay. This thing here is not as wide, I find, for making the holes as the eyelets that I do have to put in. So I always like, I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to repunch, but I just move my punch a tiny bit to the side. See the hole here? I move here a tiny bit to make it larger, because I find it's very difficult to set the eyelets in the holes that this punch makes. I think my eyelets are a little too big. So there we go. Yes, now see, fits perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna do the first one. Oh, did I do it right? It doesn't seem like it's enough. Let me press some more. Perfect. Now it is. Yes. Okay, and the other one. So hold on. You're a little too close. I don't know why. Sorry about that. I forgot to zoom out again. Okay, so what? Oh yeah, so this is the back. So like this. So we want the eyelet this way. Perfect. And right here. There we go. It took me like 2 years, I would say, to get this eyelet setter, the Crop-A-Dile. Actually, more than 2 years. I recently acquired it, I think, just a few months back. Yes. Now look at this. Yes, this is what we're talking about here. Actually, we can even put the Velcro because oh, I have white and black. Oh, that is interesting. I think I want white. Oops, this is glued solid to this. And another thing, okay, let me grab the other one first. I think these are a little too big, so I will trim them. So first I will glue them to one another like so. Let's see if I can trim a tiny bit, or oh, I can even I'll change the shape of them. Why not? We are allowed, aren't we? If I don't want a circle, how about I want this? I think this is a nice shape. Ooh, yes. So how about we make it so it glues right here, like this and like that. Oh my goodness, now I feel like we're moving forward. We are moving forward. I'm just going to take the sticky Velcro. So here, look at that. So now we'll decide what we do in here. And this, we have to sew our pages and then we'll attach it. So I will sew, but I have to open this because I don't want to make any mistakes or holes in places I shouldn't. So I will take my awl, and for this, of course, I will only punch 2 holes because it's quite small. Actually, I could even punch, oh my goodness, the ideas. I could even put small eyelets, or I could even put fasteners to attach them. And then on the outside, instead of a rope or a ribbon, which would be nice, you would see 2 of these. But you know what? No, I think maybe a little ribbon. No, because there'll be a rope here. Let me think here. What do? I will go with the rope. Okay, so let's punch the holes. When I start, and I'm sure not the only one, you're like, we become like wild with ideas all of a sudden. It's like, oh my goodness, how about this? Oh, how about I do this? Oh, how about I do that? And it never ends because we get so excited and it's fun. Okay, so I will punch right about, yeah, right here. Sorry for the arm in the big close-up here. You can probably see all the scratches or beauty marks. Enjoy the view. Okay. So did I punch through? Yes, I can see it. Okay, so I will grab my big needle like here and some twine of some sort. Okay, I'm seeing this. This is so pretty. Oh, I really like it. Okay, I still don't know what. Well, it is a tiny bit grungy, but very delicate grunge, I could say. Okay, I will cut this here. And whoops, I'm all thumbs. Usually I would tie the bow inside. Because there's also going to be a rope here, but I kind of like the idea that it's outside because it's, I mean, look at it. It is so very pretty. Tempting, but I think I will start. We'll see, you know. It's just tied with a bow. Worst case, we can always untie it and switch it around. Instead of dwelling on it forever, we don't have to. So, there. And yeah. Oh, I really like how delicate it is. Instead of a bow, I'll make a double knot because I've decided it will stay there. It's just too pretty. And actually here I'll have to put something else because this will get tangled easily with time and I wouldn't want that. So I will cut this here. Put this back in because I can use the leftover for a tag, probably. There. So, oh yes. Why am I confused? Oh, sorry. There. Okay. So Velcro. Oh, look at this. This is cute. I could, oops, did it come undone? Oh, I need more than two knots, it seems. Okay, no problem. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. I'm surprised. Usually you do 2 knots and that's it. You know, it'll never come undone. And a third one. There. Oh my goodness, this is lovely. I could even put like maybe, you know, a little something. Dangly, dangle. I don't know. And for this part, I think something more like this, you know? Something like that, or maybe something a little more rustic, but still soft because it's in this color. I'm thinking that's a good idea, actually. Let me grab some. So I have this fabric. This fabric comes from Taperlogy. Usually you can buy it when you buy the rub-ons that I also love, and or you can buy them separately. So I will cut just a, yeah, that seems like it's enough. There. And I use it all the time. It doesn't seem like much, but you can go a long way with it. I use it for all kinds of things within, you know, the journal making process. So there we go. And then I'll just pass it through, and that's how you will close it. I really love this. I really, really love it. Look at that. We're already making progress. That is good. That is good. So, yeah, look at this. This is going somewhere. I like it. I like it because also this is closed now. It won't keep opening all the time, you know, and it tells you there's something here, open up. And then we'll decide what we're going to put here. It could be just, you know, you could put easily actually this, and this becomes, you know, a journaling page. Yeah, a journaling spot, I mean. Or you could put, you know, a little surprise of some sort, you know. We'll see. We have so many options. So many options. Oh, I'm loving where this is going. And now I'm going to have to figure out how to decorate the front for sure. And what to do with all of these. Oh my gosh. Like creating something that will go in here. I'm very excited about that. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so we're only 42 minutes in. I don't think I should always rush to finish something and, you know, let you go. It's you're here, so I guess you want to be here. I'm hoping. So here's what I thought. I'm trying to move things around here so I have space. Okay, so I have nothing against the paper right here. It's blue, it's nice, but look how beige and more my style, more cream it is, and I really, really love this. And this is very blue. Now, of course, when it was, you know, all open, all of this was part of the same. So you had the blues, the beige, the cream, it all fit. But this all of a sudden seems very blue on its own. So here's my thought. I thought of maybe adding this to the front. I will, of course, trim it accordingly so that it blends more with the inside. And then we'll use this as another pocket right from the start, like something, a large pocket to insert something here. Now, wouldn't that be nice? And added bonus, because this is loose for the moment, I can easily maybe make a window. Oh my gosh, that would be super nice. And I'm thinking of making a journaling card with this, like, or maybe this in the front. Oh, no, I'll stay with this because it goes with, you know, the whole feel. I have this one as well. This one is actually very pretty as well. Oh, they're all beautiful. What to do? What to do? Let me see on camera sometimes. For some reason, it gives me a better idea. So this will be trimmed, of course. And what about this one? And which way will I put it? Oh, maybe like this. I like the writing though, but I also like the butterfly. So do I keep the writing and just, I will pretty much lose the whole butterfly though. Or I'll leave the butterfly since I have writing here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna need my big trimmer for this one, I think. Okay, so I think I decided on this one. It's difficult because I really love both. This is not easy. Let me see again. I want to make sure. Because see, this green edge, and then it looks like it belongs. I don't know. I don't think it makes. And see, those are the same flower. Maybe I'll keep this for something to but no. I was going to say to reference the front, but we won't see the front. I could also just leave it like that. I'm making my life a little complicated, but okay, I'm going to trim right over this writing right here. Eventually you have to make a decision, right? Because you'll never move otherwise. So I will trim and we'll see. I like this. This would actually make a great belly band. I will keep this for sure. Okay, now let's see. Oh yes, look at that. I like it. Just like that. Or maybe completely all the way down. No, I think I'd rather like this. And I will round the corners and we'll have something here. I don't know if I should make a little notch, like we did on the other pocket, like here. Maybe. I'm not certain yet. Or I don't and I make a window. I think a window would be nice. Oh yes. Okay, so I can't do the punch on my desk because this is a glass table. There's a lot of stuff already on it. If I put too much pressure, I'm worried because this is a wood surface on top of a glass. But I did want to show you what I do my frames with. I have it listed also in my description box. And just so you know, I have the listing for American links and Canadian links. So that way, no matter where you are in Canada or the United States, you can certainly find where I got the things I use. I'm just going to trim a tiny bit here. Oh, okay, no, it's just a piece of paper. Okay. So that's a big window. Now I have to decide if I want, but it actually, you know what? It kind of makes me feel happy because remember how I was a little sad it's not sad, but I mean, I love the flowers, but now I feel that it's toned down. It allows for us to put something else, another surprise. I really like it. Now, the only thing is I have to decide now, of course, if I put vellum, it won't be as translucent. I'm sorry, I'm far. I'm just trying to reach out for vellum. Okay, I got it. Because if I put a vellum window, oh my goodness, it's still beautiful. It is still a beautiful. And let's not forget that I will create a card to go in there, which I'm thinking something like that. So then when you slip this in, oh my gosh, look. It's soft, it's subtle. Okay, we're going with vellum. I was going to say, I don't know if I want to go with vellum or just clear packaging. For those of you who have been with me the past 3 years, I keep my packaging because extremely useful when the time comes to make windows. And I absolutely love to make windows. I love to make windows. However, this time, this is still a window, but it will be, I don't know, there's something about the whole subtlety, the softness of it that I am completely in love with. So just to remind you, do ink if you have the intentions on inking, obviously. Do ink the inside first, because I always forget. And it makes me like, oh, again, I can't believe it. Yeah, all the time. All the time. It's unbelievable. The amount of window pockets I've done, and the amount of times I say, oh, by the way, don't do like I did. Don't forget to ink the inside, because of course I forgot. Well, not this time, mister. I don't know who mister is, but not this time. Okay. I will ink the edges of this also, just because once everything is glued, you know. Not too much. As you can see, I didn't go with the darkest shade. This is Gathered Twigs. I would have liked a tiny bit lighter even, but I don't think I have lighter. The other one I have that's lighter tends to be on the yellow side of things. I don't like that. Not a fan of the yellow. Never have been. I have nothing yellow. I don't wear yellow. I don't paint with yellow. Well, that's a little ridiculous, but you know what I mean. It won't be my focal point color. Oh my goodness, I love it. I don't know if I want it this way or that way. I don't think it matters much. It's just that I like this, and I like that it's here, whereas if I turn it around, but I find that this interferes with the flowers. Maybe I'm just being picky. So what I'm going to do for now, I think I'm going to put it this way, but I will put the vellum right here. Let's fold this just like that. I wonder if I can just cut it with my ruler. We shall see. Oh, yeah, I can. I will save this piece for another project, maybe even within this journal. I'm not sure. I said I wonder, but I think I cut it a little bit too large. Too wide, I think, for the no, it's just fine. Okay, and now I will fold it here like so. There. Okay, I know it won't show, but it's just to make sure. Let me see. Just in case. I don't think it will go near the corners, but there. Okay, let me see. There. That's nice. That is nice. The reason, by the way, if you're wondering, why did I cut where I could have cut just enough to put the glue, it's just because when you put your card, it might hook on it, like, you know, with time. So I just rather do it like that, as close as possible, but you don't have to. So I decided to do it this way. Actually, right now it doesn't matter. We're just going to glue the vellum first. So I had larger one. I don't know if it's large enough though. I think it's right here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Like so. And like so. And some at the bottom. Like so. And right here. There. I have to get some more. I went to get some, but there was only the thin one. Save sometimes, you know, it saves a little bit of time. Same problem I had earlier. You try and just take the backing and the whole glue comes with it. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh. There. Okay. Love it. Lovely. There. Oh, it's so, it's soft, you know, it's muted, I guess you can say. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now we have to put glue here so that we can glue it to our journal. So this I will go on the edge of it because I don't want any edges coming out. Like so. And like so. So yes, this is the opening. Perfect. So I will put the third one right here. And there we go. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be so lovely. I love it already. Oh, this journal is really coming along. Now, of course, I won't finish it today because it would take too long. I might fussy cut a few things, but I won't advance in it. I will film the next part. Don't worry. Okay. This is absolutely lovely. And now we won't make a notch because it's obvious. You will see what's in there. Just got to make sure where I want to put it. I'm going to... there. There's just a tiny bit of glue showing. So before you press on it, you got to make sure you're centered and that's where you want it. And it is. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I'm happy I had the idea. I really am. Oh, this is already very inspiring. Oh, I'm loving it. And then I'll create something that fits in here. Probably this card, actually. I just really love it. I really, really do. I'll have to, you know, because we did put glue almost the width of this. So I will probably just cut it somewhere like, yes, the excess here and cut it. And then maybe I'll leave a little, yeah, how about I do that? Hold on, let me grab a pencil. So what if I cut, so we know that this is glue. See what I mean? Look, let me try with something so you can see. So this is glue right here and it's difficult to get in and it stops pretty much as soon as it's in, okay? So you can just measure the window really and you're in, you know, you have the right size. So the window is right here. So I will make a little line right here, the first line anyways. Actually, maybe I want to keep the part where there's the flowers. Yeah, I think I want that because it will look nice in the window. What do we think? Although I like this too. No, I'll cut where I said. This I can use for something anyways. It could be a nice pocket at the bottom. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I like that. Yeah, a little, you know, not a pocket, but a tuck of some sort in the bottom of a page. So we will test to see if it's the right length and width. Yes, it's perfect because it's not too tight. So now, clearly, I have to get rid of this, but I don't want to get rid of all of it. So what I want to do is going to make a line here and there. And I will probably leave, yeah, so perfect. I will make the line from one end to the next, like, oops, like so. And the middle of this, you'll see where I'm going. The middle of this would be, so this is almost 5. So since it's not 5, I'll just move it a hair on each side. And then that means the middle is right here, 2.5. So The middle is right here, 2.5. So maybe on each side I can keep 1 inch, like here and here. So now I want to cut. I will cut. Where's my line? I thought I made a line the whole way, didn't I? I can't see it. Isn't that weird? Oh goodness, where's the line? Hold on, let me put it back in. Oh, it's right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, what am I doing? Oops, sorry about the camera. I got confused here. Ah, my lines is right here, so I want here and here. There's the line I drew. Okay. So I will cut up to that 1 inch that I want to leave myself. Right here. The same here. Like so. And then I will cut this like so, and this like so. Whoops, without tearing everything up if possible. And then I will just, you know, a little tab. It doesn't have to be big, just maybe this. That's enough. I'll just round the corner gently. I don't know if you can still see that. It's beige and the background is white. Sorry about that if it's a little difficult. Just rounding here a tiny bit. You can switch things around to, you know, make it... Actually, it's not easy. Ah, hold on. Like this. You know, I have a little bit of trouble here. I don't know what I've done here. Oh. Okay, and then I want to round the corners of my card. And of course, I will just make it a little straighter. I don't think I was super straight. There. That's much better. That's perfect. Okay. And then in the edges, of course, just lightly. Now, the back of this card is very white, but it's okay because it's for writing. Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on the style of the journal, let's say. There. And now you have a journaling card with something to pull. See, you can pull it out. And I might leave it, I might not. It depends on how I decide to close the journal. If I find that it's in the way, it doesn't matter, because if I cut it, you can still pull the card because you can see that there's enough to pull. See, I just want to show you here. So you put the card in, but see, this comes out. So you know there's a card to pull out. I'll see. For now, I'm leaving it there, and I'll decide later on what I want to do with it. Okay, so I think for today I will leave you with this because we're already an hour in. And as I said, I won't forget you. I will come back for the other parts of this journal. I won't do anything without you here, is what I mean, without filming. Other than, of course, prepping. So, you know, fussy cutting page elements maybe and such, so that you don't have to wait around while I fussy cut. But yes, I will come back. So I'm fairly certain I have a playlist called I think it's Journal Miniseries. I'm not certain, but I will make sure, if not, to make a playlist so that you can always find what we're working on. And I don't think this journal should take more than 2, maybe 3 videos. So this is video number 1. And again, like I said, the fabric that I used here, and the rub-ons that I haven't used today yet. But anything you want to purchase at Paperlogy, I do have the code, the Purring Cat Studio. Use it because it is 15% off. It's really worth it. And when you have a, oh, look at that. I had fussy cutted this earlier. This adds like dimension. Oh, I can put some, oh, I have, oh, hold on. I have foam tape, but I also have those little circles. Oh my goodness, we might do that. I might add this for dimension. Oh, and it's already like cut, you know, like it wants to be there. I think this will go there actually. But yes, use the code. It's 15% off. It's really worth it. I have all kinds of links in my description box. Take advantage of them. It helps you so you don't have to look around for items. It helps me. I do get commission on certain items, so why not help each other out? On this, I will say, as usual, I give you a great big hug from here, Nova Scotia, Canada. I do hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. As usual, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.